Hey everyone at Liverpool's own news. Blimey, hold on to your hats, folks, 'cause I've got a bombshell that's gonna shake the very foundations of Anfield and send shockwaves through the entire bloody football world. This ain't just any old transfer rumour, no siree. This is the real deal, the kind of news that drops like a thunderbolt from the Merseyside skies, making every Red fan from Bootle to Birkenhead jump out of their seats and scream their lungs out. We're talking about the Liverpool Football Club pulling off what could be the heist of the century, announcing the signing of none other than Michael Olise, the dazzling wizard from Bayern Munich, for a jaw-dropping 130 million quid. Ah, you heard that right, me old muckers, 130 million pounds sterling, straight from the coffers. But wait, there's a twist that's got everyone scratching their heads and whispering in the pubs. Due to some clever contractual loopholes and hidden clauses that the Bayern lot couldn't wriggle out of, this lad's coming over practically for naught in the long run. It's like stealing candy from a baby with a price tag that screams blockbuster. Now, let's dive deep into this, shall we? Picture this. It's the dead of night, the fog rolling in off the River Mersey, and there's shadowy figures huddling in a dimly lit room somewhere in the back streets of Liverpool. No names, no faces, just whispers and frantic phone calls bouncing across the channel. The negotiations? Oh, they were a proper roller coaster, lads. Started months ago, back in the summer shadows, when scouts first clocked Elise tearing up the Bundesliga pitches like a man possessed. But it weren't straightforward, no way. There were rival clubs circling like vultures. Think the big boys from Paris, Madrid, even a cheeky bid from across the Mancunian divide, trying to muscle in with their oil money and flashy promises. Pressure was mounting, tempers flaring. I can imagine the phone lines burning up with secret calls at 3 a.m., agents dodging paparazzi in dark alleys, and boardroom battles that'd make a Shakespeare play look tame. Bayern didn't want to let go, oh no. They fought tooth and nail, demanding every last penny. But Liverpool's brass hats played a blinder. They dangled carrots, twisted arms, and unearthed them contractual gems, old agreements from his youth days that had expiry clauses and performance triggers nobody remembered. So the upfront fee, 130 million, split into installments. 50 million now, 40 million after his first season if we hit the top four, and the rest tied to Champions League glory. But here's the kicker. His salary? Low as a snake's belly, me dears. We're talking a base of just 80 grand a week, with bonuses that could double it if he bags 15 goals or assists in a campaign. Contract length? 5 years firm, with an option for 2 more if he proves his mettle. Clauses galore, a buyback for Bayern at 150 million if things go pear-shaped, but only after 3 seasons. Performance measures like clean sheets contributions or dribble success rates over 70%. And get this, a loyalty bonus of 5 million if he stays the full term without agitating for a move. There were even whispers of image rights deals thrown in, giving him a slice of the merchandise pie. Shirts with his name flying off the shelves already, I reckon. Suspense built like a storm cloud. One day it's on, next it's off, with leaks to the press causing chaos. Remember that cryptic tweet from an insider last week? That was the tip-off, but nobody believed it till the fax machine whirred to life at midnight. But enough about the wheeling and dealing. Let's talk about the man himself, Michael Olise, the lad who's going to set Anfield ablaze. Born in good old England, in Hammersmith, back in 1901, with Nigerian roots that give him that fiery edge, but choosing to rep France at youth level, 'cause that's where his heart led him. Started his journey as a nipper, kicking balls in the streets, dreaming of glory like every kid does. His first proper gig? Chelsea's academy. Aye, but they let him slip through their fingers. Big mistake, that. Moved to Reading at 17, where he honed his craft in the championship trenches, battling through mud and grit, scoring his first pro goal at 18, and turning heads with his silky skills. Then came Crystal Palace in 2021 for a steal of 8 million. Oh, how they regret not holding tighter. There, he exploded. 10 goals and 12 assists in his breakout season, helping Palace punch above their weight.
Titles? He's got a few already under his belt. Won the EFL Championship Player of the Month, scooped up Palace's Player of the Season award, and even grabbed a spot in the PFA Team of the Year for Young Guns. Internationally, called up for France under-21s, where he's dazzled in Euros qualifiers, scoring screamers and setting up plays that leave defenders in knots. Prizes keep piling up, nominated for Premier League Young Player of the Season, and whispers of Ballon d'Or watch lists if he keeps this up. But his style is pure poetry, innit? Plays as a right wing or attacking midfielder, drifting in from the flanks like a ghost, cutting inside on that leafer left foot. Comparisons? Oh, he's got shades of Eden Hazard in his dribbling, at low centre of gravity, quick feet dancing past markers like they're statues. Or think Aaron Robin with them curling shots from the edge of the box, bending like Beckham but with more venom. Point strong, technically a maestro, vision like an eagle, passing accuracy over 85%, and a first touch that'd make angels weep. Physically, explosive pace, bursting from 0 to 60 in a flash, strong in the tackle despite his slender frame, 5'11" of pure dynamite. Mentally, ice in his veins, thrives under pressure, never shies from the big moments. Weaknesses? Aye, every hero's got 'em. Injury-prone in the past, missing chunks with hamstring niggles, and sometimes overdoes the flair, losing possession in risky areas. But that's fixable, lads. With the right coaching, he'll iron that out. Now, why did Liverpool splash the cash, or should I say, snag him on the cheap via them clauses? 'Cause this lad's the missing piece, the spark that's going to ignite our attack and propel us to new heights. In a team that's already buzzing with energy, Olise slots in seamless like a glove. Imagine him on that right flank, linking up with the midfield maestros, creating chances out of thin air. His creativity, off the charts. He'll boost our goal tally by 20% easy, with them pinpoint crosses and threaded through balls. Defensively, he tracks back like a terrier, adding steel to our press. This changes everything, the old China. The Premier League won't know what's hit him. We're talking dominating Europe again, lifting trophies left, right and centre. Remember the idols of yesteryear? Them legends who bled red, like King Kenny Dalglish, slaloming through defences with that Scottish grit, or Gerrard, the local lad with thunder in his boots, driving us to Istanbul miracles. Or Olise, he's got that same aura, that destiny feel, born to wear the liverbird, destined to etch his name alongside him in the Anfield annals. With his flair, we're not just competing, we're conquering. The football world, it ain't gonna be the same, not with this phenom in our ranks. Opponents will tremble, fans will roar louder than the cop on a European night. But let's build the tension here, shall we? Think back to them dark days when transfers fell through, the near misses, the heartbreaks. This time, it's different. From the first scout report to the final signature, it was a saga of intrigue. Rival bids topping 140 million rejected. Late-night Zooms with agents haggling over every clause. One clause in particular, a release trigger from his Bayern deal, activated by unmet playing time promises. That's what made it free in essence, reducing the net cost to peanuts after add-ons. Salary low? Aye, 'cause he's buying into the project, not the payday. 80k base, rising to 150k with bonuses for goals, 1 million per 10. Assists, same, and clean sheets if he contributes defensively. Contract, ironclad. 5 years, auto-extend if we win the league. Escape clause only if relegated, fat chance, and a no-compete against Bayern for 2 years post-departure. Bonus, 10 million for Champions League win, 5 for FA Cup, even 2 million for community work off-pitch. Metas, personal, 20 goal involvements per season. Team, top 4 mandatory for full pay. Backstages were pure drama. Imagine a secret meeting in a Munich beer hall, disguises and all, where Liverpool reps sweet-talked his entourage, while Bayern suits stormed out in fury. Pressure from Chelsea trying to hijack? Massive. They offered 150 million, but Olise's heart was set on the red shirt, dreaming of Anfield roars. Secret liaisons? Dozens. Encrypted apps buzzing with codes like Project Eagle for the deal. Suspense peaked last night. Deal almost collapsed over a medical hitch, an old ankle twinge, but cleared at dawn. Now he's ours. Delving deeper into his tale, young Michael, growing up in London's hustle, football his escape. At Chelsea Academy he was the standout, but released at 14, heartbreak that forged his steel. To Manchester City briefly, then to Reading, where he debuted in 1919, scoring against Leeds in a thriller. Palace stint, legendary. 2022-23 season, he netted against Man United in a 2-1 upset, curling one from 25 yards. Titles: FA Youth Cup finalist with Reading, individual gongs like London Football Awards Young Player, convocations, France under-18's debut goal against Italy.